Trying to figure out your macros? It's easier than you think. Here's a simple formula to get started. You've been tracking calories but not seeing results. It might be time to shift your focus. Today, I'm walking you through how to calculate the right balance of protein, carbs, and fats for your body, your lifestyle, and your goals. All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Weight Loss War podcast. I am your host, Trevor. As usual, we're going to start off today with a quote. Today's is by Winston Churchill, who said, the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. All right, so today we're going to go over briefly the steps to calculating your macros. So macros, or macronutrients, are your daily totals of protein, carbs, and fats. And as you all know, if you have listened to anything, any of these episodes, I am a disaster. But that's not a surprise to anyone who has listened to this. I am a huge proponent of macro plans. I feel like they are the most sustainable way for you to set goals, be healthy, improve the quality of your life, and maintain your weight, lose weight. You can bulk up, you can do all sorts of things. They are so versatile, and they are, like I said, the most sustainable diet plan, quote unquote, that you can do. But today, let's talk about how to figure out your macros. Of course, you can go to any online search engine, type in how to calculate my macros, and they will ask you your weight, your height, probably a couple other things, and get you a starting point there. But for most people looking to lose weight, you need to figure out your calorie goal first. So you need to start with 10 to 12 calories per pound of body weight. And it's depending on how aggressive you want to be, but that is a good place to start. So if you are 100 pounds, 100 times 10, if you're 100 pounds, you probably shouldn't be losing weight. I'm not 100%, a nutritionist or a dietitian or anything, but feels like that's too low to be losing weight. But let's say 200 pounds. So if you're 200 pounds, then your calorie goal should be between 10 and 12 calories per pound of body weight. So 2,000 to 2,400. Am I doing my math right there? And so anyway, you set your goal. Then you need to set your protein target. And the way we do that is we try and calculate either between 0.8 and 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight. And once again, this is a starting point. This is just a place to get you started. But so if you are 200 pounds, your goal is 160. Then you should have between 0.8 and 1 gram of protein per goal or per pound of your goal body weight. So between 160 on the top end. Gosh, I'm so bad at math. Call it 120 or 130 to 160. And that's the number of grams of protein you should have per day, and that's your target. Next thing you need to do is calculate your fats. And we say around 25 to 30% of your total daily calories should come from those healthy fats. So you're going to say, if we set our goal at 2,000, that would mean around 500 calories should come from fat. Now, to get to how many grams of fat that is, you have to divide that by 9, because there are 9 calories per gram of fat. So 500 divided by 9 is going to be 47 or 48 or so grams of fat, if I'm doing my math right. I should have done this beforehand instead of just trying to do it in my head. But anyway, whatever 500 divided by 9 is, and that's the number of grams you should have of fat per day. And then we need to take the remaining calories, divide it by 4, because carbs have 4 calories per gram. So, and so do protein. We say protein has 4 calories per gram, carbs have 4 calories per gram, and fats have 9 calories per gram. So if we're saying you need to get between 120 and 160 grams of protein per day, then you times that by 4. So 400 plus 6 times 4 is 240. So you're looking at 640 of your calories should come from protein. And then doing the math, we'll say 500 should come from your fats. And then you add those two together, and so you've got 640 plus 500, so you're at 1140. 2,000 minus 1140 gives you 860. Then you divide 860 by 4, so you are left with 200 and what's 6 divided by 4? 212, 215-ish. 215, I believe, grams of carbs per day. Now, I hope you followed all that. That was me doing a lot of math in my head. I should have like a, something that you can follow the numbers, but that's how you start, and then you've got a good place to start with your macros. Now, the thing that we like about macros is that you can adjust them based on your goals. If you're trying to lose weight, you can adjust them up and down. If you're trying to maintain your weight, you can adjust up and down. If you're more active, you'll need more carbs. If you're older and less active, you may need fewer carbs and need to focus on protein and fat. There are a lot of different ways that we can adjust the calorie deficits, adjust the targets, the macros, so that we can get we can fit our goals. If you have any questions, you can talk to a dietitian, you can look online. There are a lot of different things you can do, but the point is you need a place to start, you need to learn how to do it, and once you do, you have all the tools you need to maintain your weight, lose weight, build muscle. Whatever your goals are, you can do it with a macro plan. Now, I'm probably over time here already, but there are a lot of different apps and things like MyFitnessPal or Macro Factor, or there are a lot of other things you can do to figure out your macros, track your macros, all of these things. There are plenty of tools out there to make it easier for you to have a starting point, to figure out what you're doing, and once you do, like I said, you've got all the tools you need for a lifestyle change. It's so easy to follow your macros. It's so much easier than counting calories. It's, in my opinion, a lot better than counting calories because you could have 2,000 calories of donuts and you're not getting any nutrition, you're not getting any protein, you are not being healthy. But if you are focusing on getting protein and carbs and fats, you are having a more balanced diet, a more useful diet, and that sets you up for long-term success and quality of life. So anyway, I have rambled on long enough. I'm going to leave it there. If you have any questions about macros or weight loss and healthy lifestyles in particular, feel free to shoot me an email at trevor@ultimatemedicalweightloss.com. That's Trevor at ultimatemedicalweightloss.com. If you like this episode, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I will be back next time.